Alright, so all sorts of release information to catch you all up on because today was Disney Upfronts Day. And I don't know if it was for Warner Brothers as well or just was a happy coincidence, but regardless, we have some info. So, first off, is that Daredevil is coming out in March of 2025. So we have to wait less than a year. Now, the next two are more interesting because we knew that Daredevil was coming. These next two were sort of interesting. The first one, because they finally settled on a name for the new Agatha spin-off show. Agatha All Along. And they actually have a cute little teaser making fun of the fact that they went through all these different titles and are blaming it on Agatha. But anyway, that is coming out. It's going to come out in September of this year, but I have a specific date as soon as I can find it. September 18th. And it's going to be a 2-episode premiere. And let's see if they mention how many episodes it's going to be. It's going to be a 9-episode series. So, and the first two come out on the 18th. And I don't think it says the time. So I'm going to assume, let me just check my calendar. What day is the 18th? Oh, come on. Oops. Hey, go back. Okay, so the 18th is Wednesday, so I'm assuming it's still going to be evening. That is going to be at, I think, 7, 8 o'clock Central Time. I can't remember how they did it because they don't specify what time it's going to be released. Let's see here. So we have that. And now this one is finally they're releasing this because this got finished, I don't know, it seems like 10 years ago. Ironheart is finally coming. We're finally going to get Ironheart. And that is going to... It's going to be in 2025, but they do not give a month for that. But at least we're finally getting it because, like I said, they finished this show a long time ago, and it was just a matter of when the hell are they going to ever release this. So finally they're going to release it. And like I said, they haven't given a date, but considering Daredevil is coming out in March, I'm going to say it's going to be further down in the year. I mean, I guess they could squeeze it between Agatha. Well, that's a 9-episode series, so she's not going to go into 25. So it's possible that they could squeeze it before, but I would think that they would want to have a bit of a breathing room, not smush everything together. So it's probably going to be mid to late 2025 is my guess, since they're only going to be doing 2 shows per year now. Oh yes, and they did also do a teaser, because all these shows had teasers at the upfronts, which are not available as of yet online. So, but they also gave a teaser for The Acolyte. But since we already know that that's coming out in the beginning of June, it's not that it's not worth a mention, but not as big of a deal as this. And again, it's mostly because of the new title for Agatha all along, for reals this time, and the fact that we're finally going to get Ironheart. And I have been looking forward to this show for a while. I've been also looking forward to Agatha, but Ironheart just keeps getting pushed back. It's one of those shows that you wondered if it was ever going to air. Now, they also initially were supposed to make a TV show of Armor Wars. And then it was supposed to be a movie, and now we haven't heard anything. But now that Ironheart is coming out next year, hopefully we'll soon get a confirmation that Armor Wars is going to be taking place around that time. Now, I don't know whether it would be leading into Ironheart or Ironheart would be leading into Armor Wars. Because again, it went from being a TV show to a movie, so who knows what's happening with that now. Anyway, that is all I have for Marvel. But right before I was going to record this, Warner Brothers decided to get into the act, and they decided to put out their release date for Supergirl, Woman of Tomorrow. So it's going to debut in IMAX. For those of you who are into IMAX, it's going to debut June 26th of 2026. So I don't know if this means that the only movie being released in the DCU is going to be Superman, or it's just simply that Supergirl is just something that they announce, which would be weird that they would announce that before other projects. But anyway, that could potentially be earlier. So maybe they're just releasing one movie a year, or they're starting one movie to get the ball rolling, and we're going to get more announcements later on. I don't know. And it's going to start shooting in the fall. Now, according to this, we already know it's adapted from the 2022 comic book series of the same title, because in the initial discussion of James Gunn mentioning what his slate is for Chapter 1, he mentioned that run by, I believe it was, he said by Tom King and Bilquis Evely. I hope I didn't totally butcher that. So now, the synopsis they get, I'm not sure if this is a synopsis of the comic book or the synopsis of the movie, but it says, take Supergirl away from Earth as she travels through the cosmos with her trusty canine, Crypto the Superdog, in order to escape a life stuck perpetually under the shadow of her cousin, Superman. She encounters an alien girl named Ruthie, who is bent on revenge for the death of her father, and recruits Supergirl to help her. So that sounds like it's the synopsis for the movie, because what little I know of the comic book, that ain't it. So, I believe that is all I have. I just got more emails. No. Nothing of interest. So, that is all I have for this video. And if anything else comes up, I will certainly make a video about it. And with that, I will see you guys in the next one.